How you doing? I'm Mr. Totem, representing Tats Crew, Burn Unit, Foundation, and Flipside Kings out here in good old ATL.
I'm here at the Style Writer Graffiti Jam that's over here on the Beltline in the West End on the West Side Trails.
We're here today to celebrate a graffiti writers event for style writers, which is basically mural type of writing.
This is a monumental moment. There's generations of graffiti writers going back to 1981 with the United Kings and Sparky Z. These are people that me and a lot of my generation and even people before me and after me have grown up on. These guys are like superheroes. This will be the first time some of us have ever met or have ever met. Definitely the first time these generations have ever painted together.
Paying homage to the founders of style writing in Atlanta, which started in the early 80s and continues to this day. It is the first public art form, and we wouldn't have murals and street art festivals. We wouldn't have any of that if it wasn't for the style writers.
Graffiti is the backbone of what you see when you look at the movies. Graffiti is what you see in the background of hip-hop videos, and it very much moves the culture. So when you're seeing rappers posing on their Instagram, they're generally in front of our pieces.
I got into style writing when I visited Atlanta in 1984. I came from South Florida. When I rode the MARTA train from Art Center Station to Lenox was the first time I ever saw graffiti. And it was on rooftops, and it was just beyond exciting, colorful. There was spray paint can characters. It was just so fresh, and my brother had told me that it was called graffiti. And from there on, I went back to Florida and was obsessed, started drawing. And a year later, moved back to Atlanta, started exploring this whole place and finding any graffiti I could and figuring out who I could meet. And I just became obsessed, and it's been a lifelong journey.
I was a gang member, and then I started spray painting, and I liked how it looked, and I started liking the spray painting more than I liked the gang banging. And after that, I didn't care for the negative. I enjoyed the positive.
I'm a traditionalist. I love letters, letter forms, New York style graffiti.
There's a unique distinction between style writing and graffiti. Graffiti can be anything, right? It could be scribbles, it could be etchings, it has a very broad sort of catch-all term. Style writing is a very specific art form that is the art of creative letter bending, right? And it involves intricate ability to understand geometry and space and color and composition.
I enjoy the art of the letter form. I enjoy letters being understood of sound and rhythm, and I enjoy that immensely, and I love letter bending. Everyone here, that's what they're doing. They're here exercising the art of letter bending and the understanding of the sacred geometry of letter structure.
These days I've been communicating hyper-positive messages. I guess words that people could live by. I don't just write my name. I use my own particular style and brand of fontism, and I just pretty much project super positive messages. I believe that to say a word is so powerful, you can manifest things with words. To write something down makes it even more powerful. I believe to paint it on a wall or a moving object in public is beyond manifestation or powerful. I believe it can spread like wildfire.
This is an incredible community and space-driven artwork. And so it's responsive to its environment in a way that other art forms really aren't.
Particularly important to Atlanta because we've had a lack of, but there's been a renaissance in the past 12 years, I'd say. People are picking up on it. It's just as popular as being a rapper or playing in the drum line at school or whatever. When I was in high school and you told people you did graffiti, it was kind of frowned upon. It was almost like saying that you were doing something bad, and it wasn't in the same category as being in the band or playing sports. And I think it should have been, and it's starting to be or is now.
I want to see that real deal get out no matter what city you live in and explore the city. There's bandos, there's lots of opportunities to see really cool things in alleyways, under bridges.
This is a rich history in Atlanta, and it's been slept on, it's been swept under the rug, and it is absolutely important, not just to hip hop, but graffiti art and the city in general.
Enjoy yourself.